What's up, everybody? We are back at the table. It has been a pretty good week. Let's give Will a round of cheers as he quit his job today and he's getting ready to start a new job, fresh out of one miserable place and
Into something good, man.
Oh,
No, yeah, onto something good,
but
man.
it's good to see you guys. We're not going to waste much time today. Let's just jump right into it. And where we had last left off, after starting in their own town, which they had so rightfully named Gearhold, they would get their first. See, I had a word I wanted to use, and I forget it now. I'll change it. But given the first opportunity at, I guess, some diplomacy within their own city, had to make a choice on what they wanted to do, whether send some men to raid for some gold to fill the treasury or start selling weapons. And they picked to sell weapons, but in the same process, in the edginess of looking for something to kind of get their energy going. They're feeling ramped up and like trying to get a job from King Kingsley. He mentioned to them of a old gnome that was building what appeared to be robots and different mech things out of a cave about 3 days north. And the place covered in traps, very well secured. So they decided, let's kind of get out of our own town for a while. We're not much of sit on the throne types, and decided to head north. And on the travels, oh crap! Okay. On their travels, stumbling across a death dog, wiping it off the floor, and just Ralph smashing it into an oblivion, basically.
No,
Troll,
did I?
yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, that's the
Between
yeah,
the two heads.
yeah.
Between the two heads. Ralph being tackled through the bushes by a troll. And then just like a bit of chaos in a bunch of trees that have fallen on the path that they just kind of went around. But with that, they appeared.
Blew it up.
Was it blown? Yeah. See, I'm having a little bit of a hard time remembering.
Yeah, I'm trying to steal that dynamite, but
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They blew it up. So that's why you got other people here. But in blowing it up, they would make their way and reach this cave mine that this gnome was living in. And upon investigating the outside of it, quickly noticed there were several like spring type bear trap, like Vietnamese falling hole bear trap surrounding. Stealthily sneaking their way in, to which they thought they would just easily find a gnome, but would come to find out as the mine would go into essentially lockdown mode. As the gnome known as Graltix would come over the speaker, identifying himself and then kind of realizing a familiarity with Cogs, but not quite piecing it together, and telling him that the only way they can get to him is if they make it through his security measures of what he calls 3 stages of robot hell.
Essentially, that's what it's coming out to be.
And in the taking on a massive sentinel, scraping on them, and got pretty close. They managed to sneak out ahead into the second room with a ball juggernaut with just needles in that, which, if I remember correctly, Cogs, wasn't it? He actually blew it up, yeah, with the gun. And
9 lifesteal
yeah,
pistol.
and blew it into pieces. Where as soon as they would enter the final and third stage of hell, the speaker would come over the voice and just apologize because no one has ever made it past the third stage. As a lot of noise of like chains and crawling, suddenly appeared a 25-foot mechanical spider tank with Gatling guns, massive fangs, and a cannon strapped to its stomach. So with that, let's have a quick moment of opportunity before we go ahead and roll initiative. What would you like to do before we roll initiative?
I could cast command and tell it to deactivate.
Okay.
I mean, that's a simple request, right?
Certainly try.
And knowing that's going to happen, I'll be casting guidance on him for this one.
Is that what you're doing?
You want it?
Yep.
It's worth a shot.
What is it? Is that a...
Oh, whoops.
Guidance is a...
Adds a D4. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So it says
You go to cast a spell, and you speak that word of command. It just, you watch as the magic hits it, and and in this moment you realize it is immune to command.
Okay. Good to know.
So you got...
I'm gonna throw a
I'm
fireball
gonna
at
give you
it.
3 more seconds.
Okay.
Throw in the
I'm going to
fireball.
pull out
Yeah.
my wand of web and try
'Cause
to
is that
shoot at
this?
its
Yeah,
cannon.
so go ahead and shoot it.
Is this
You're
fireball?
trying to shoot the cannon?
Yeah,
Because that's the thing, you can aim at certain spots of it.
I'm gonna try to throw the
ACs.
cannonball, like the fireball into the cannon.
That's fine. But yeah, because it's just because
well, if you're going to aim for the cannon, I'll aim it at one of his machine guns or whatever.
it's because when it comes to health, it's cannon, Gatling gun, body.
Well, since he's going for the cannon, I'll just go for his body just to strap him down to the ground or something.
Okay.
And I still have wisdom then, technically, or not wisdom, guidance.
Yes.
So this says like for the attack, it's a dex save. So does that mean I have to roll a d20 to see if I throw it first, or?
Oh no, if it's a dex save, it's them trying to get out of the way. So like it's them seeing it, which this thing is so freaking big, and it doesn't move fast.
Yeah, it's a dex 15 save.
Same with mine.
We're out of the distance, so.
Fails, saves. You failed yours.
Fails?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 8d6.
Yeah, because that's... Oh, you put it right, like literally middle at him? Like,
Yeah,
what's that?
that's 4, that's 5. That's 8. Correct? Correct.
Try to quickly make a movement. Or would that just one thing only?
No, you can make a quick movement. Well, he's doing that, and then I'm gonna need you to go.
24.
As soon as he's done, I'm gonna need you to roll.
God, roll. Oh, thank God I really rolled.
28.
Okay.
Well, I got 3 nat ones out of the way.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm glad I rolled.
Actually, and it has resistance to fire, so it only takes 14. It's only half.
But we know it's resistance to fire. Resistance to electric.
There's resistance and immunities, guys. And there's condition immunities, so...
Yeah, I know.
So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and each all the roll initiatives. Get different dice.
This is not what I'm attacking either.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 1
Next, plus
plus 1.
3, so 23. Yeah, initiative, yeah, plus 3, 23.
Cogs, spider tank. You got it right there.
Okay, cool.
Rel.
I'm glad I got that out of the way there.
Plus 2.
Nat 1.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then I rolled before that, it was 18, so.
Gotta be grateful. Okay, so with that, this massive spider, just like 6 legs, 20 years, like looking up, and you're like, big robot. What would you like to do for your turn there, Cog? Start to kind of think what you want to do, bro.
That's the one.
I tried, I missed.
Oh, you missed?
Yeah, on that first shot at the beginning before initiative.
Yeah, he tried and he missed.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to just use my hunting rifle and take a.
Don't you have another one?
I only got the one, but it has like 4 more charges though.
I thought we had more wands.
I think you have 2 of them.
Oh, yeah.
No, you didn't, because you didn't.
Oh, yeah, we only stole the one.
one.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so for my first shot, 7. No, 10.
To attack?
Yep.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, for my second attack, nat 20.
That hits and crits.
2d10s plus 6.
2d10 plus 6 and double it.
And that'd be this one? No, that's 12 right there. 10, 2d10.
Yeah, no, I'll do it next week. Pick up a little side work from my dad's gonna pay me to stay and turn so to finish his house.
33.
Damage?
36, because I forgot to add.
What'd you get to hit?
It's 2d6, at which I rolled 219.
Oh, sorry, that's right, you rolled a nat 20. 30, that's doubled?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, what? I got lost in that. Okay, so 2. Okay.
That was my second attack.
Okay, so bonus action. Actually, since he looked at his, you want to know maybe.
I read it. I didn't read it. No, I just saw what it was called. No, I'll wait.
I wanted to give it to you now, but you have to wait till
A long rest.
No, when you take a 3rd level of paladin, you pick your own.
Oh,
And when you do that, it should do it because that's why you didn't get it, because you follow no oath. You have to be on an oath to get this.
gotcha.
If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna be pissed. Because I wanted you to have that, because it's an actual bonus action thing that you can use that I found from somebody that has a character that plays like you. So I was like, this is something he can actually do.
For now, I'm just going to cast resistance on myself, which would be piercing.
Piercing? Okay. So then it is the mech spider tank smell. It is going to.
MST?
Yes.
Does the fireball do anything to his cannon? Disabled?
No, he has fire resistance.
No.
So you just take half damage with
Like that would.
I mean, the damage to the cannon.
What the thing is, and all it means is a tank. Let just
It's hoping.
So with its turn, it's just gonna after cogs, it's gonna go right after you, dude. You kind of revved it up, kind of trying to take shots at it. You see as the Gatling gun on top of it just goes, and it looks at you, and it's actually when it turns and you actually see it from the front, you notice what you thought was a 1-barrel Gatling gun is actually a 2-barrel Gatling gun. So you're taking 2 shots here, buddy. Okay, so
Isn't a Gatling gun more than?
well, I know I couldn't think of. I was gonna say an MG, but I was like, I'm just gonna say Gatling gun because it's more than 1 barrel. 17 plus 7, does that hit?
I wonder.
I would assume so.
25, 24. Okay, so 3 sixes. Let's see if this one. See if the second one hits. 16 plus 7. That hits.
Sorry.
You're screwed. No. Danger. Okay, so.
Ralph, I want to wait.
Wait. More dice.
I mean, at least it wasn't a fucking crit.
Resistance just right.
Yes.
35 points of damage as these bullets Yes, it is. So half. So 35 and half, that is.
You said
17.
36, didn't you?
17.
Yeah, it's still 17.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh, I'm so glad I took that.
Yeah, because it's bullets. That's piercing damage. Smart man.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was
And then with its second. No, it's only got one attack, but it does have bonus action. It's going to use its bonus action to. You watch as like its mouth opens, and all of a sudden a web shoots out. I need you, Cogs, to make a dex save.
Let's save. That is +4. 19.
You save as this net opens and it comes flying at you. You kind of duck, kind of just quickly.
Oh, Penny!
But you notice, listen, you notice as it comes flying past you, this is not a normal net. It is web, but as it goes past you, you being a robot, actually give me a perception check.
I'm surprised I don't have that memorized by now.
I gotta have you guys save sheets. I got +4, but I don't know.
Yep.
Okay. What's your perception decide if you see it?
18, 20, 21.
You notice the net itself is electrified.
I had a feeling that was me.
So with that is the end of its turn. We are now over to Ralph.
Okay, so I'm going to throw my glue bomb.
See, you're not overthinking it.
Yeah, no. I'm going to throw my glue bomb at his cannon.
The big cannon or Gatling gun? The cannon?
Yeah, the cannon.
That's a tough shot, but you can.
Well, I mean, I'm just throwing it like dead center.
You're trying. You gotta keep it because, like I said, there's two large fangs, and then the cannon's hidden underneath, and you can see just the barrel of the cannon. It's just a harder roll.
Okay, but it's a DC. So I gotta see if I can throw it. Would that be athletics then?
Well, if you're throwing, I think that'd be strength.
It'd be a D20 with your strength modifier.
Okay.
It'd be like
30-20.
30-20?
Mhm.
Listen,
15 plus 5.
30-20.
Mm-hmm.
That just hits.
Oh, gross.
Is it? It hits the cannon.
It's got to do a dex save 12, I believe.
that was a slow creature.
Well, that's why I'm using dexterity.
I know.
You gotta remember, it's a big creature.
I was just trying to give a little hope here.
No, I'm not. Nice. Throw 20. +2. It's 20.
-20.
So
Well, it still goes off.
it's like a glue bomb, right?
Yeah.
So this is
It's sovereign glue.
Yeah. So what it does, we'll say this, since it was a natural 20, it hits. And for a moment you watch as it bursts over the whole of the cannon. The heat of the cannon, before it could settle, causes it to run.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you
I can't argue with that. Yeah, that's fair.
20, I rolled 20 just it's
Okay. So that's one attack then, technically?
yes.
Okay.
I love the thinking though. That was brilliant thinking, getting rid of the cannon.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my cleaver thing. The war cleave. Yeah, the war cleave. Yeah, the Wreck-It cleaver. So that is 17 plus 8?
You're just aiming at the whole body. You're not aiming at anything particular.
Okay, question.
You
Because there's one creature technically, but there's several different items.
Well, the way I'm playing this, there's whole health.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you basically the option because the cannon and the Gatling gun are so big that if you damage those two enough, you disable them, is how I'm playing it.
Okay.
But it has an overall health.
Okay.
There's just at a point you can disable those.
Okay.
The weapons?
Yes.
Because I was thinking if I can throw it, and then doesn't hit a
That's technically that's it. There's 3 different ACs. It depends what you aim at. This is a different kind of combat than what
Yeah.
I wanted to do something a
Mhm.
little
Right.
kind of.
No, I'm just gonna hit something, I guess.
You got to I need to know because there's 3 ACs.
I know. I'm trying to.
Are you just trucking at the body, Gatling gun, or camp?
Well, see, what if can I aim it at the cannon and it ricochet up to the Gatling gun?
No, because like I said, like all you see of the cannon is like it looks like a robot spider, but it's low to the ground. There's probably only like 5
Gotcha. Okay.
and you notice like the large fangs, they're like probably only this far off the ground, but you see like between the fangs, you see like you're like that's a cannon.
Yeah, I like to. Yeah, I like to go for the cannon.
You're like okay, so you know what the attack is on it, so it's a high roll, but that's the hardest one to hit.
I already rolled
17 plus.
+8.
Okay, yes, you hit.
And then I'm going to do full damage. So that's a D10.
Because that's some things I figured out. It's like I found some ways to make combat really different, and then since you want to do the traveling, like I did some research, I figured out a way. Since like you guys really don't do much in camp at that, I figured out a way to make the day feel like a day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You get what
I don't know. I just like the fate of the traveling. It could be good or it could be bad.
It's nice.
Right.
It's to me that's why I like it.
It's fun.
It's nice to teleport if you're like you just I want to do missions. I want to do missions. But I think the real joy in the game is the chaos.
Right.
Like holy crap, dice.
I was so excited to play today. I passed your house and had to go all the way down to the end of the ship. Yeah. 23.
23 points.
Yeah.
It's okay, bro. I've done it a couple times and I've been here for 5 minutes. 23, that's it. As it ricochets off of the hammer. And just like, and smash the ground. You kind of notice, like, you hear it and you immediately notice it's the barrel of the cannon. It's not bent, but you can tell it kind of like shifted.
Yeah. Okay, and now I get a bonus action.
Yes. Which right now, it's still your smites and your.
I got cantrips.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you can use cantrips.
Truth is you need one more in Paladin. You really do. It opens up the spell there. He's only a level 2 Paladin.
Am I? Oh, yeah.
That's
I didn't even realize that.
You need 3 is where the spell book kind of opens up. Because you get your oath, like the subclass oath.
Mhm.
Maybe some movement or something.
Don't tell me what to do. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find my bonus action stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, which is just that rate divine favor. Okay. Let's see. I am right there. I am going to move here.
Right, more space between you.
Yes.
Okay. Now with that, we are back up.
Well, and then like he's centered, so
Yeah.
he's gonna have to.
Yeah.
All right.
It's never good to be on top of each other.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Dragon King Crowns.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I got that on me. I spent quite a bit of time on the website. I like the challenge to make that worth it. I got the idea from.
I was just like, oh my god, that sounds like crazy awesome.
He's got to be there to like as that round you get close, like
Yeah.
you know, it's one of those we might lose a character here. 12 points.
Yeah. No, for to hit.
That don't make it, bro.
I know. That's why I said it the same way. It's like 12.
So second attack.
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
Using that rifle again. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Oh,
Change the dice, buddy. Okay. So bonus action.
Bonus
though?
action. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that resistance again for
Okay.
actually.
is it like completely a machine or is it somewhat organic?
No, complete machine. Like straight up.
So
It's a
yeah, that what.
steampunk, like
So that
it's-
yeah, I got you.
Your definition last week was kind of like the great idea of it was the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
I guess I'll just keep it the piercing for now.
Okay. So we are back over to the Spire Tank. It kind of. You watch kind of like front legs kind of shrink down a little, kind of shakes itself off a little bit. You've definitely done a bit of damage.
You lucky son
As
of
it
a.
kind of goes, it kind of rears up. And at this moment, you see that cannon on its stomach is literally its stomach. It is it's like the whole size of its stomach. But as it does, it's gonna go ahead and you watch as it like its mouth kind of opens and one of those things just darts off of its face. So that is going to be Fang Spike. That is a ranged hit. It's +5 to the attack. And he's going right. He's gonna go for Ralph. You moved down the battlefield for him, so he's like kind of got your attention and doesn't like the fact that you moved. 19 plus 5.
I actually have I can use my reaction.
What are you using?
My tail.
You gotta make a dex. You're gonna have to make a dex. This thing's coming fast. So I'm gonna need you to make a dex save to try to catch this. Because this is coming fast. This is ballistic missile from 20 feet away.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah. +4. No, +1, sorry.
You catch it with your tail.
All that does is I get to add to boost my AC.
That just boosts your AC?
I believe so.
Okay. It's +2, isn't it?
No, it's whatever I roll. I'm trying to find my. There we go.
Yes, we have specific. So I think
Reaction, yeah. Form of the beast. If a creature you see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction swipe your tail to roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC.
Okay, so it has roll hits.
Or so
What actually I did.
22.
What's 19 plus 5?
Okay. You beat. It's more than 22. It's more than 22. Yeah, dick.
Lou, it's the first day I never.
Hey, it was literally just me
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
avoid that hit.
19. So yeah, your tail goes to hit it, but like that tail comes up, you're not quick enough. It's coming at such a speed that it literally just hits the tail, and you feel the full brunt of it. This one's good.
I roll a nat 20 on my dex. I feel like that should screw you over somehow because I rolled a 20.
Yes.
Half damage? 3/4 damage?
See, but my problem with that is though, is you made an effort to use your tail.
Yeah.
If you would have just said, "Okay, here's my dex save," but you made an effort to use your tail.
Okay, let me roll a d4 to add that to my AC to see if it actually works. Or I can roll a d6.
Flip that
And
coin.
you know what? That's fair.
I'll give you this. I'll say
That says a success.
it's a success. So I'll tell you this. I'll give you because it hits you. It hits your tail. Your reaction of your tail, with the speed of it, your body dodged it, so you technically dodged like the full attack.
You want me to not be able to use my tail for like 3 rounds?
No, I want to give you half damage
Okay.
because the way it'll make sense when I explain it.
Okay. I'm just trying because
No,
you made me,
I
you know,
get it because you did say, but the issue is like it's one of those things of I'm done and on the way, but I'm gonna try to take my tail.
right to yeah.
You either catch it or smack it down. You know what I
Right.
mean? And you failed at that. So that's where I'm. I don't know where they just went. Whatever. The plastic top.
It went somewhere. We'll find it.
So no, but so I'll just give you half damage.
Okay.
So let me.
Oh, I should probably pay attention to damage.
Where are my details? You're lucky.
See, this is why talking helps.
50 points of damage, half 25.
Oh, that was good. That was good because I only have 50 left.
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, half is 20. I rolled pretty well. Couple nines.
Well then,
I rolled a couple nines and a 10, so.
that hurt.
I bet. And then it's just gonna go ahead. With the bonus action, Ralph, go ahead and make that as that web swatting out its mouth. It's not a high save. Uh,
6.
6. All right, so the net. You are now entrapped in a net, and like as it kind of gets you. What?
No, never mind. That's only if I get. No.
You feel as suddenly as that net like weighs you down, you go on the ground. So you're on the ground. So your next turn, you either have to get it off you with a strength check or cut your way out with an action. Okay.
Okay.
But you take 10 points of damage as the lightning like lights on the net and your whole body like you like spasm like that dude touching the power box of 240 volts where it's like Christmas Vacation. Yeah, with the cat under the couch.
He spent his 9 lives.
Sorry, I just watched it at my dad's last weekend.
Classic.
So with that, we are over. Ralph, it is your turn, buddy. You're kind of feeling a little beat up. Always drink a potion with a bonus action. What would you like to do, Ralph?
Mm. Oh, okay. That's what that does. I am going to, I guess, do a strength to see if I can break out of that.
Okay. So go ahead and just do your strength check and add your modifier. Just stand up for a second. So a little stiff. It's 5.
17 plus 5.
You burst out of it as the rope falls down to the side.
Okay.
Now you have one more action and a bonus action.
Okie dokie.
Page first.
No.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah.
I am going to throw that. So, what is 13 plus 8? That hits.
Yes, that does.
And then it's 1d10,
21.
4. And we'll do cold damage again. Or you know what? We'll do acid damage.
Okay.
18 plus 5.
23.
Yes. 23. Okay, now for my bonus action, I am causing you. You have to do a some type of save to see if you're prone because of my Mask of the Mule.
Yeah. Okay, so wisdom.
Strength or dexterity save, your choice. DC 16.
Let's see what.
16.
That's 12 plus 5, 17. So it is still on its feet. What, am I not allowed to do cold sleep at this table?
No,
Yeah?
no,
I'm
you.
supposed to just pull over and show you my belly?
Yep. I have to take a look. But yes,
That's your turn. We are back.
for our enjoyment, not our torch.
We are on back up to the top over to. Oh, it's your turn, buddy. What would you like to do?
I'm going to sheath that rifle and pull out the 9 life stealer pistol.
Okay.
I feel a little lucky right now. No, I ain't. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I
Change
20,
your
wasn't
dice,
it?
brother. Huh?
I did change.
What'd you say? You thought it was 20?
Yeah.
The gun's 20. You're almost there. I'll say that. I'll give you that.
Okay. Okay, so for the second attack,
Change the dice. Use something you never used, brother.
I'm going to try to cast that on. Yeah, I'll use a level 1 spell for this one. Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
And the modifiers for the 2 attack.
Yes,
Okay.
Stop it!
16?
Sorry, guys. My dog's barking. What'd you roll?
16? Well, everything's failing me today.
Bonus action.
Let's see.
What makes me laugh is like when you guys. It's cruel, but when you guys get into like very fierce combat, it's one of your troubles. But then when it's like the easy brush combats, it's like big hits, big hits. You know what I mean?
Let's see. How far does that go?
Huh.
Oh, that's on. I guess I'll just keep using resistance at the moment with the
Shot
piercing.
Okay. So it's a little beat up.
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Well, I kind of got to, so I can. That's a probably he's going to use it for it later.
It's actually not too bad compared to the what you've already seen with the Fang. But with that, it kind of like, and you see like it's definitely beat up as you notice where you kind of hit and done a little damage. There's steam kind of blowing out of those spots. It's not very beat up, but it's taken some beats. But with its turn, it is going to go ahead, and after seeing you call, you know what you asked for, so you're going to get it. It's going to go ahead and use the belly cannon, and it's going to aim it right at Cogs.
Well, we're going to find out what it does now.
Should I see 18 or 17?
Unfortunately, 17.
17? Swing plus 8, buddy. 18.
Oh, that's what it means, like, unfortunately, 17.
What do you have resistance to?
I made it for
Might say
piercing, unfortunately.
You need to look at your resistances real quick.
Features.
It's on like the last to the second to last page before you get to like the horse, I think. There's a dude on a horse because that's where you keep like animals and shit.
You have resistance to piercing, that helps.
Oh, resistance. Okay. Cold, poison, immunity to disease, and magical sleep.
Oh, okay. So that changes it. So you have immunity, the resistance to piercing, that helps. So right off the back,
under a certain number and I'll be fine.
With your resistance, you only take 10 points of piercing, but then you also take.
The-
Hits you. One more dice. I haven't usage. Can you fucking dice? Yeah, sorry for the language. Okay, there you go. Wow, what a bad roll. 2. And you take 24 points of lightning damage.
So total of
24 and 16, or 24 and 10 is 34 points. 34 points of damage.
Ooh.
This time, it is not going to do a bonus action, but it is going to go ahead and just move about 10 feet so I can reach it.
This?
No, big guy.
Oh, this?
Right there, perfect. And just move up 10 feet and kind of close space. And with that, we're over to Ralph. Wreck it, Ralph? Ralph, smash! Your mother. What? I'm not used.
I want to, but it's a machine though. Why would it take? It's necrotic damage. It's 30 plus necrotic damage.
Okay.
But it's a machine. Oh, necrotic rust. God, I'm stupid.
Dead.
I'm thinking like necrotic is like skin, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So I'm really surprised you haven't used it yet.
Well, that's why.
I'm breaking right here. But that's what when you did the big mine with
Yeah,
the big cave with all the robots, that was your go-to.
yeah.
That's a
But I was thinking because like the necrotic.
like
No, I didn't even. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Okay then. First I want to use the oil of sharpness.
okay, so you're gonna make your blade sharper to add some damage.
Mm-hmm. Which I think it's.
You can always do that too. Remember, with the acids, the oil of sharpness, you use your gun, but you can put oil, the poisons and acids on your bullets. You should tell me.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys really don't do that, but I've seen some few games. I've seen a few campaigns that I've watched.
I try to use mine though. I always end up killing my attacks. It's
Yeah,
like,
that-
I don't wanna use-
See, but I've seen a campaign that there's a guy that he does that he plays a fighter, and literally he just carries a sword and he just carries vials of potions and poisons, and he just uses. That's how he plays his character. I mean, it's cool. You play like a Shada Kai, who's like the ninja class species type thing.
19 plus 8.
That hits.
Oh wait. Okay, and damage. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So 1d10, and we're gonna go with necrotic damage.
I was like, I'm just gonna make sure.
Yeah, yeah. 10 plus 8 plus 3.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
Takes full 21.
Okay. And now for my second attack, right?
Yep.
I can use the mask, or is that like a or another action or something?
Your second attack, you can use the mask.
Okay,
That's
I'll use the
attack.
mask. I think that's a save though.
Wisdom, I believe. Wait, not correct. I think. The jackal mask.
DC 17 Constitution.
Stooge? roll. What, 17 you said?
Yes.
16. Go ahead. Roll bad and my flip didn't help on this one. Roll
Okay, so 7d8s. Right?
Yep.
And then plus 30 necrotic damage. That's 4. That makes sense. $65 points of damage.
damage with the plus.
Yes. I rolled 35 plus 30.
The beam emits from this mask as you kind of like do that like quick switch over the front of your face from the back of your head, and that green beam emanates and it hits thing, and you like watch as the light from it emanates and wraps this thing, and you can like you almost hear it like a screech of like whatever lies in this metal is being pulled out of it. It's like a shriek of horror almost. And you can kind of hear it, and it kind of you watch, it's still up, but it quakes to where its belly hits the ground. And it just kind of and you can hear it like it was squeezed as it kind of gets up. You really hear all the metal and everything rubbing.
Using the oil sharpness, that was my bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just
Well, no, technically no. I won't say that because you're using it on an action. That is like before you swing, you're catching your blade or whatever. I know. The only thing I consider a bonus action
because I would
not
like
part of your action
to
is
use my bonus.
potion.
Yeah,
Potions are a bonus action.
I would like to use my.
To me, any other potion or poison you're gonna use with a weapon or with an attack
Right.
is an action.
Okay.
But it's like an add-on to unless you're like making it the sole purpose of it, like, hey, I want to throw this vial of acid. But if you're just like, hey, I want to put this acid on my blade, it's on your action. You need as part of your action, you just did that quick pour before you swing, kind of thing.
Okay, so I like to use. Is the orange the good one?
The red is 8d4, orange is 4d4 plus 4.
We're gonna do 8d4.
Yeah, let's do it. 8d4 plus 8. Oh yeah, my stock is growing.
I need 5 more potions.
Get out of here. You're gonna go to every potion shop. Oh no, shit, damn it.
8d4 plus 8.
Yes. I need about 2 suns to get them ingredients. You can use them as much as I thought.
10 plus 9.
I'm right.
29.
I'll just try to use that 9 lives pistol again. Come on. Nope.
Still?
Double 7s. Plus 3, 10 plus another 3, 13.
Wow, brother. Gerard's gonna go home this week and buy like a bunch of new sets of dice because it's just.
I got my eye on one, but it's very elegant.
Dude, the ones that I post.
You always buy like the fanciest ones, dude.
It's like really fancy dice. It's like I saw it, I was just like, I want it, but it's like $50 for that.
See, dude, did you see the girl that makes them? I think I posted on her page. She made the Tron dice where there's no numbers, it's lines and dots.
Oh yeah, I think I
Oh,
saw
I
that.
did not.
Each side has like lines and dots that represent what it is. She makes all these custom like super high polymer dice. I posted them a few times in the group. Oh, dude, $40 a set of dice. But it's what it's cost.
I mean, I thought about buying those. What's the barbarian's name? And
Abroad.
yeah,
I love them. I want the Ashton ones, the red, green, and purple, or the red, black, and purple. But that's no. The thing I'm
And then,
I'm
what's the dude with the pepper box? What's his name?
Percy.
Percy. He has a set that's like blue, silvery, and
yeah.
like
That's
20.
30-20. That is. Yeah, it's I like the Ashton ones, the Grog ones, and then what do that? What's that? What's his name? Mystic. If they're like the purple ones.
yeah.
But no, the thing I'm looking at right now, and I may end up getting myself one for my birthdays. I really want one of those dice suitcases. You could put them all, it's got the spots for each one. You could put like a 700 dice in it, organized. It's only 30. It's only $35. That way, if I know what I want to grab, I can grab it.
10.
If I had more full sets,
Yeah.
As it hits, and it just kind of the bullet definitely goes in, and like you could kind of see as the hole like it pierces through. All of a sudden, smoke comes immediately out. So that's your second.
Yep.
So bonus action.
why do I just imagine like the Cheech and Chong car when they hit that light pole and then there's smoke coming out the
How much for the red again?
84.
4 plus. So you're healing up.
Yeah, because who knows how far he is. 2,
Go ahead.
4, 5.
Well, actually, that's the one. So it's gonna figure something out.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's Spider Tank's turn.
Dude, you suck. I keep forgetting that I can make you. Oh, that's as a bonus action. Never mind. So I couldn't have used.
Don't you have any?
Yeah. Poison,
Okay, I thought you had more.
and I have immunity to.
That's what I mean. What are your resistance? I'm doing this attack.
I have immunity to necrotic.
Oh.
Well, okay. And resistance to poison. That's
It's
it.
gonna go ahead. It's gonna do. It's like now that it's within charge EW. It's gonna.
I mean, if you want to add more to me, I can.
I changed his languages for reasons.
Story based.
Well, you both have orcs, so I changed it. But so
Well, I mean, he's a robot. He can
so
learn.
it's like all of a sudden it like shrinks down, it begins to rush at you very quickly, and it's going at such a pace, and you have done so much damage to it that like its legs kind of buckle for a moment, and its head hits right in the ground. Natural one, so it's going to take some damage. Because it did. That was like it was charging, and
Well, because my next attack.
it's going to take 15 points of damage. And kind of.
And it killed itself. I would laugh so hard.
Gets up and like now at this point, if you're moving a little closer to you, bro, move it up another 10 feet towards you. It's gonna go ahead and shoot that web again. So I need you, Ralph, to go ahead and make that dex save for me.
Okay, yeah, because it's not an AC thing.
No, it's the. I'm trying to avoid it. Did you just roll double 10?
Yeah. 20?
No.
11.
That net catches you again as you. It's not a damage. So.
I know, but I keep getting.
Oh, and I rolled crap as you take 4 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Damage. That was a really bad roll. And it's going to end its turn. You are ensnared under the rope, so you're going to use an action to get out.
Yeah, strength again.
Strength again.
24.
Easily. So that's one action.
And then I'm going to hit it with
Yeah, he's definitely in
the wreck-it.
Well, you got advantage on your dexterity save, so.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I almost wasted the spell.
That doesn't hit.
Your spell is some pretty handy spells, brother.
It doesn't.
The way you play,
It doesn't hit.
23.
No, it doesn't hit. I hit 2. Plus the 8
Oh, okay.
makes 10.
So bonus action, health potion, or Will's like, can you make a Super Saiyan spell or a bonus action? I was like,
I don't really. All I have is like rage and.
actually, a Super Saiyan class would be kind of cool.
I'm also looking to see if I have any potions or anything that would be. Can I throw some of those astral? No, that's it. Not with a bonus action. Okay.
Nothing. Yeah, 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything.
So back up to the top to Cogs. It is your turn, buddy. What would you like to do?
I'll put away that 9 life pistol, pull out that rifle again.
Okay, go ahead.
And who was I using? I don't remember. Come on.
Buddy.
Back to you.
Second attack.
Better. 19. 22.
That hits.
I was gonna say, keep counting, dude. Keep counting.
2d10s, which I have one right here and right here.
And double O's.
So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay.
Can you use like a perception check as a bonus action?
Oh, that's it, yeah. But it kind of buckled, absolutely. But it kind of like buckles. That shot really hurt it. It's pretty beat up now. It's hurt. You're seeing smoke coming out of all the gaps, all the joints. This thing's looking pretty sore. And with that, we are bonus action.
Does it just keep shooting nets out of the cannon?
No, that's coming out of like a between like cannon, and then it's like a mouth.
Oh, okay. Has it used its cannon?
Once and then
Oh.
it has to recharge and then.
It's just. Is it immune or just resistant fire?
It's resistant.
Resistant?
It's resistant. It took
Yeah,
half
no,
damage.
the Gatling gun and the cannon.
It's immune to command and
Yeah.
electricity, I'm assuming.
Well, unfortunately,
Like-
the only cantrip attack I have is Sacred Flame, so
Yeah,
I'll just
no.
take half if it
The-
hits.
the gun and the cannon, I have to recharge on each turn, and you're lucky because I had to roll one.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, so this could be worse.
Dex 12.
Dex 12. Actually, you know what? Give me one of these metal ones. I haven't used the metal dice. 9 plus 11. Doesn't say.
Nope.
So what happens?
Oh, it doesn't say?
Oh,
Okay.
hold it on.
My math was going somewhere.
I thought you said 9 plus 11.
That's fine.
Or 11 plus 9. Yeah.
Okay, so 2d8's of course half because it's just one. So 2d.
Yeah, 2d8.
So I'll just roll once. It's going to be half.
No, roll both. Always roll
Yeah,
both.
always roll both.
Always roll both. Don't screw yourself over before you roll. Because you could roll 2 8s instead of just.
Well, it's still coming.
There's more probability of rolling higher numbers.
We can start.
Don't mess up the probability.
Fuck up that.
So 9. Or does it get rounded down?
What is it?
What's the
9?
total number?
9.
9?
That's
so it gets
4.
rounded down, so it's 4. So it's 4. Okay, so 4 points of damage.
Do you have any pluses on it? Oh no, that was Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay, so now we are over to the spider tank. And after that, it's just gonna kind of it turns towards you, Cogs, and it's just gonna go ahead. Its body does that. It kind of ramps up again, but it kind of as it gets there, it's like smoke's blowing, and it is going to go ahead and do that. It's that second fang, the one that's remaining, comes flying at you. See if it hits. 2 + 5. As the fang goes flying past you, I need you to go ahead and make a. Yep, next save.
I think my dex is pretty decent.
My modifier sucks, but I get advantage on them, which is weird. You would think my modifier would go.
But it's the way your build is.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
true.
intelligence and
11.
11. What the fuck were we rolling for? You distracted me.
Like, I want to keep quiet.
Don't you dare.
No, I don't remember.
It was for the net.
Okay.
Oh, the fang.
Yeah.
The fang.
Well, that was
Then
first
no, it's
round.
the net.
He was for the net.
I knew I could. I was like, is it a?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I knew it was an attack of something, and I meant.
It does hit you. It catches you, and you take. So you're in the net. It's gonna take a strength check or a cut to cut through it.
Isn't he a robot? Doesn't he not have? Isn't he?
To lightning? No. That's why I asked him.
Why are you not?
Get over it. I rolled all ones. You get 3 points damage.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm still trying to figure out why some robots are and what some aren't. You know.
Which is crazy because I'm pretty sure the automaton.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know.
That's.
I need to get the book and read the book and figure out.
Maybe it has some type of organic material to it or something.
Who knows?
That's why it's going after.
So, but okay, so that's
right. That's what I'm.
So 3 points of damage.
Okay.
I rolled all ones.
I'm going to use a perception check.
Okay.
And look for the biggest boulder I can find that I'm capable of lifting.
It's actually straight across from you on the other side of the room.
Okay. Let me check my movement.
You can't reach it. Unless you've got 50 feet of movement.
Actually, I have 40.
Plus, yeah, that's right. So you do have the movement to get it. That's then your turn's movement, though, because that's your full. This is one of those moments you don't usually do this type of stuff, but that's it. Is you're using your full movement here, buddy.
That's fine, because I'm behind it now.
Well, you do have a second action, so I mean, technically, you still get 1 turn.
So yeah, I'm going to throw it at it.
Okay.
So I'm going to dart behind it and grab this bolt.
Okay, so
well, wouldn't be picking up the boulder being like
damage. Well, that's what I mean. That's your second action. So, but let me try to figure out what I'm going to make this. Because I know the size of the boulder in my head.
right.
So let me figure out what I'm going to do. Okay, so go ahead. You're going to make a strength check, just a D20 attack throw, add your strength modifier. Because you're just chucking something.
Okay.
It's pretty massive, but it takes all your might to get it up.
18.
You just hit. You just figured out it's AC. It's main AC, by the way.
Oh, okay. So I hit, and then what's the damage?
Hang on.
Sorry.
7d6 bludgeoning. This thing, it's like a 1.5 foot. It's like.
Right.
So yeah, say 7d6 bludgeoning.
Is movement a bonus action? Or is that just my action?
That's an action.
Okay, cool. Oh, you lucky.
I see some ones.
So have I been doing something? Because there's a few times I use my movement as bonus.
When aren't you doing something wrong? I'm just messing with.
Well, the thing I do, and I'm going to say this directly and break the fourth wall because I know if I don't, people watching this are going to give me shit. I don't truly follow the rule book. I'm sorry. My way of it is I kind of play the Baldur's Gate of it. Is if you only take half your movement, I'm not going to charge.
Okay, because that's what I've usually been doing. I haven't really taken full movement.
Yeah, no. If you're just, I played the Boulder Gateway where if you take half your movement, you're still going to get your action.
Okay.
For example, he just took all his full
right.
His full That was his act. You know what I mean? With the way you do it, I play it like Baldur's Gate, where I'm going to sneak a couple steps before I take an attack. You know what I mean?
Right.
I look at it that way. Don't hate me because I don't follow the rule book. We have fun at this table, and that's all that matters.
Oh, and I rolled that without advantage.
So what'd you damage?
It looks like
16?
16.
Okay, and then I need you as my bonus action. I'm using the Mask of the Mule again.
Back save.
It's Dex, yeah, 16.
15 plus 2.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
I'm just trying to see if I can knock it prone.
okay, so that's your action. Action, bonus action. Or no.
Yeah, bonus action.
You done?
Yep.
You're done. So we are back over to Cogs. What would you like to do? This thing's looking very beat up, Cogs. Kind of see it's like,
Just hit.
I know. I was just saying.
don't overtake it.
That would give me an attack of opportunity.
That's what I'm trying to look at. See if it'll get close enough for you for that. Okay, well I'm going to try.
Alright, just do it.
I don't like doing that, but sometimes I have to.
Yeah.
This has been a very long time.
Well, you're showing someone who doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time I'm actually overthinking things instead of just going straight for the attack.
This is like one of the first times I'm not overthinking things.
Okay.
Oh, it's like you did something for a session.
Right.
So I'm going to use my forceful shot.
It's like I took a potion of clarity or something.
Now you connect it to the creative part of your brain. That's what it is.
No, that
You don't have that part of your brain going, hey, I don't think that's going to work.
Right.
It's gone.
Yeah.
That's why I love it.
13, which is a no, so second attack.
13? No. Moving forward.
13, 16. No, right?
No, it's 18.
Bonus action. Come on, buddy.
You can use a free action to cry if you want.
Oil stuff's dripping out of Cog's eyes.
My guts failed me.
It's kind of weird, though. The way I should say the way your character is parallel. Halt never missed. Or he never missed a shot.
No.
Sacred Flame again. That's 12.
Failed.
Of course, you save on, or you fail on those when I can't knock it
Dice
prone.
rolls.
8, 9, 10, half 5.
It's very beat up. You know what it is, but it's very beat up. So with its turn,
It's going to cry.
yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. Can it cry?
It's a fraction. It's gonna damn well it's gonna cry. Well, let me see if I can get one of these good.
My character face in its tears.
Let me see if I can get one of these good weapons. See if I can finally get it. Here we go. Okay, so it's gonna go ahead and use that Gatling gun because that Gatling gun's it's a tank, and it's gonna.
Well,
It's looking at it's focused on Cogs right now.
Sorry, buddy.
Technically, on your turn, you do have sneak attack as well.
Yeah.
If you're hidden, he's focused on him and advantage, whatever you do, because he don't see you. So it's gonna go ahead and do that on Cogs. Come on, dice. I know you've been rolling back. Just give me one more good. Oh. The dice have turned on me. You can't have combat with the bag. I can't do shit. But
Oh.
it's gonna end its turn. I don't see a point in what. Yeah, you guys have gotten to save most of the time on the wreck, so I'm not gonna bother. So we're back to Ralph.
So it cries in its tongue.
Okay. So I'm going to use my movement to get right behind it.
Big hammer of its bone.
And just as he's focusing on cogs and
You're
like
just gonna shove it up his ass.
no. I'm just twirling the hammer. Well, no, like just like
Oh,
just like this, like
yeah.
picking what side, and I just stick to the spike side, and I'm gonna just
the like cleaver spike thing.
yeah, I'm just gonna come right down on it.
Back. Let's go ahead.
Half fingers.
19.
Hit. And then add a d6 for stealth. They don't see you. I'm giving you. I give stealth because you don't have a rope. I give you guys stealth things.
Yeah.
I give you stealth damage because you don't have. Yeah, that's me as a friendly DM. If they sneak up, I give them stealth damage because we don't have a rope. Which, by the way, people, we are open casting for people to sit at this table. We really need a bard who's good at inappropriate jokes in lighthearted situations, and we need a rogue who just wants to steal shit. So if you're interested in being a thief rogue
I'm not allowed to be the rogue
or a
anymore.
sexual innuendo full bard, we would love you at this table. We're open recruiting. Send us a message. What'd you roll? How you gonna do this?
14
How you gonna do this?
plus the whatever.
Cogs, you were this close, buddy.
Like I said, I'm sneaking up behind and I'm just twirling this hammer.
And you're like,
and
like you don't even really sneak. You're just like nonchalantly hammer at your side, and you're just like looking at like which one I do this, and then like as you get behind it, you're just like you like twizzle it in your hand, catch up here to cleave, and you just right down the backside of its head, and just
Isn't there like
well, its whole body.
yeah, it's kind of like one of the Fable like moves where he's like just like playing with the hammer and then he just picks it up and just
But it's like instead of like picking it up to grab it, you're like up here, you twist it, kind of catch it.
Yep.
You bring it down and you just slice the back end of this spider tank. And as it like falls, you hear that speaker, and like all of a sudden the wall to the west or to the east all of a sudden shifts, and there's a door, and you hear over the speaker, "Well, I've never seen nothing like that. I guess I have to talk to you because can honestly kill anything I can throw at you. So why don't you come in and we have a bit of a discussion?"
about time.
Guess you can go in the other room.
Cogs, come on.
It's gotta be good first.
Too bad you don't have like a mechanics tools and you just start taking parts off this damn thing.
I'm still an artificer.
Oh yeah.
Because an artificer can take this whole thing and scrap every part of it. But you walk.
Were you an artificer?
No, he was.
Oh.
He originally was and then shifted. But as you walk in, I'm going to say this because I'm going to give you a level up here. But I'm going to say this. As you walk in, so if you want to start to tinker with that, as you walk in, there's this he's an old gnome, several hundred years. I've done so much work this week. I've written so much. That's there. Yeah, so go ahead and take a level. Let me know what you take a level in.
Cleric.
Okay.
Paladin, I'm assuming. Once it loads.
It opens your subclass, I would. Just to get your spell and stuff.
Well, yeah, I didn't realize I was only 2 in that.
Well, I didn't either. And then when I was looking at it today, because I was like, what? And then I went on to your like character leveling up thing, and I was like, oh, he needs to go one more level so he can actually get the perks. But you see that it's an old elf.
Oh, that's because I was going to do it last time we leveled up, but I got better things with the barbarian at that point.
Yeah, so we'll give them a second to level up.
Paladin's a D6 or a D12.
D12.
D12, yeah. Yeah, it's a D12.
But it's a frail old gnome. Heavy gray hair. His hair's like, it's not long, but it's like a medium length, like just like shaggy chaosness of grayness on his head. His face is shaved, but you can tell he's either like shaving. He's either like shaved with a rock or like something. You can tell it's not like a clean shave, as it's patchy. There's a lot of cut marks on his cheeks and whatnot. Once you level up and go, you can go forward.
Is there a certain oath I'm supposed to take?
It's to you. I maybe. Where's my phone? I'll help you out.
Mm,
Best way to do that is this. What is best subclass
well, we don't want that.
barbarian paladin? Either Zealot or Oath of the Ancients is what it recommends. The best subclasses for
I don't have either of those.
what's up?
Oath of Devotion, Oath of Vengeance,
Ocean's a good one. It's a more traditional choice. Offers solid offense and defense ability, making it a good all-around choice for a melee character.
Oath of Ancients.
Yeah, the Oath of Ancients is the one it suggests.
Oh,
And that is it's a great choice for a durable build. The aura provides defensive benefits for your allies, and spells like Ensnaring Strike can be used to lock down enemies. The synergy of it is this complements the barbarian's role as a frontliner by providing a strong defensive foundation, especially with higher HP pools typically associated with barbarians. So that, and to me, I would say that either go devotion or go
or I can do
ancients.
Oathbreaker and just go towards an evil power.
I would recommend either ancients or the devotion just to balance. It'll make it. If you try to go too outside of the realm of two different types of class, you're gonna make things a lot harder.
Yeah.
Where with those two, you kind of blend what you're already building towards with your barbarian. It's up to you. I'm just here to make your life easier.
I also thought the Vengeance one
I think that's a good one.
is a solid commitment to punish those who have committed a grievous sin when evil forces slaughter helpless villagers when an entire people turns against the will of the.
Yeah, this is what it says. A popular paladin subclass focused on relentless pursuit of justice against grievous evil. I don't know if you want to play that though, because you guys are kind of evil characters. You know what I mean? You're attempting to.
That doesn't make us evil.
I guess you're true. It's to you, brother. I give it to you.
Batman does that
But
crap all the
this is what
time.
it does. Okay, so the core principles guiding an adventure paladin are brutally simple. Fighting the greater evil when faced with choice, prioritize the most significant evil. No mercy for the wicked. Sworn enemies should not be shown mercy by any means necessary. Personal qualms cannot obstruct the extermination of foes and restitution. If foes cause ruin, the paladin must help those harmed by the misdeeds.
No, I think I'm going to go with the Ancients.
Good. Going cleric, Gerard?
Yep.
Now I have Nature's Wrath. Turn the Faithless. And then Ensnaring Strike and Speak with Animals.
Yeah, that's all out.
I think that's all I have to do. Oh. I just want to see what I get with sheer enemy.
All good. Good combat.
Yeah. I like the Bane spell. Because I get that.
You get your
Yeah. Sorry.
no, you just kind of look.
This is why I like to take my time out.
No, I get well. Let's do this then because I still have a minute of time, so I don't want to do that. I just kind of listen. I'll let you keep dabbling, but let's kind of keep.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you kind of enter, and he like looks at you, immediately Cogs, he kind of looks at you, and he like there's this like like recognized but not like you've seen that person you saw were in high school with, and you stumble upon him after like 20 years. That look of like I know you, like you just kind of looks over at you, Ralph, and there's like this like not fear, but like confusion and almost oddness as he looks towards Cogs, and he goes, "You can't be." And then he really looks you over. He notices your arm is gone, replaced with like that icicle arm, and he's like, "What happened to my model? My design, like, disconnects you as like a living being and is like now just focused on the build." And what is? And he like comes up to you and he starts messing, like he takes your arm and he starts like, and then there's no creases that like just like all in your personal space, and just it kind of goes up behind you, kind of like you hear him like open a panel on the back of your head. Your cowboy hat kind of tilts down.
Mm-hmm.
What's your reaction to this? Like he just starts fidgeting with your whole body, like in your personal space.
I sort of just get a little unnervous, so I'm going to try to pull away from him, like, what are you doing?
And you kind of like, when he kind of gets back around, it's like messing with your front side. It kind of opens that panel on your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And you just you're like, you push it closed and you're just like, I need my space. What? Is there anything you want to ask him?
Just pretty much just what became of me, like, what was I made for?
Okay, I'm going to stick with me because it's a bit of
Right.
this is going to tell you a lot.
That's why I'm not even looking at my phone right now.
You kind of. It is you. You were deactivated. Call it a staging, if you will. They sold me out. That's why I'm here in this cave. Like, there's all of a sudden this, like, comfort. Like, in a weird way, he realizes who you are. There's this familiarity, this, like, I haven't seen you, but I know who you are. Like, as soon as you spoke a little bit, it clicked. And you were supposed to bring greatness to my family. At a time when war was strife, and I mean no offense to your savage friend over here as he looks at you, Ralph, but his kind, they thought they had more rule than they did. I hope by now you've at least remembered a little bit of the war. We wanted our own town, the gnomes. The orcs and the elves, they had been using us just to build technology and just. That works.
That's
But
the one.
we wanted to build a town where technology and science and wisdom and knowledge could thrive. The elves felt threatened by what we knew without magic. And the orcs felt threatened because we found a way to fight that didn't involve harming ourselves. We built you. To be more clear, you were my first design. A prototype, if you will, a perfect soldier. The city of Antamara is where you hail, and it is the city that you and I helped forge. To build it to the glory it is. But when the wars ended, they realized just how powerful you guys were. And the way you were built with, just call it a magic lacing. There was no deactivating or shutting down forever. It was, I guess you call it sleep protocol. They were feared that a true robot army of my designs, yes, it would protect the city as the city grew, but after a time, it would, with its strategy and with your knowledge and your own, I guess you could call a sentient being, a lot of the gnomes feared you would fight and you would try to revolt. My people being so small, the only way to defend themselves was to make you non existent. Keep the parts that defend the city, but eliminate the parts that are the brain. Kept a lot of the tech, your gun shooting's ability, it's into the towers, it's into the machinery that are the guards that kind of are built into the town. Just the basis of all technology of the city is off of you guys, but the brain was too much. So cleansing, if you will. But my prototype stayed alive. It's buried in the dungeons of the castle of Antamory. And they asked me to step away from town. Well, let me rephrase that. They didn't like the way my projects were going. Because I had visions of building bigger and greater things. Have you seen from my security here? These are just a few of the things I had inspired to build. But they felt threatened. The gnomes control the city now, and the robots are just slaves, if you will. Once they deactivated you, they lost my purpose. They felt no need for me. They discarded me, saw me as a threat, took everything I had, my house, my workshop, all my gold. I had a right to the crown, and you were going to be the one to put me on that seat. It was always the plan. But the council and gnomes took it upon themselves to make it seem like I had no voice. So I was kicked out of town, sent to this cave, and I've just continued my work for 20 years now. My son's still stuck in that city. He serves the king because it was the deal made. He not make my son live the same life because he has the same skills, but my son easily bent the knee and does what he's told. But you're back. It doesn't make sense. They told me you'd be in the dungeon forever, and I've designed so much more. The city, it doesn't have to be held hostage anymore. It can advance. Will you help me? You are my creation. You have, in a way, the same right to the throne of Antamory as I do. You were always meant to be my right hand while I sat upon the throne. And my son on the other side, taking my place. I'm sorry, I don't mean to continue to talk, but I don't see anybody out here. It's me and my machines and the parts I find. I know this is a lot, and I'm throwing it all at you at once, but I guess I've given up. So much has happened since I was kicked out of that town. What? Why did you? How? Why did you find me?
Well, we found this camp, which we're now calling Gerholt, and they had brought us to you, hoping you can help us out. We're hoping maybe you can make maybe more of me, help us build more weapons to overtake some things.
Kind of like you see this like spark, a little bit of joy in it, as he.
There's plenty of people that can help you build these things. There's a lot of us.
Gearhold. Gearhold. So, you're establishing your own city.
That's correct.
And if I am to understand, you're wanting me to move there and essentially build you a robot army?
Essentially.
I mean, I can build machines. Unfortunately, I'll never be able to recreate your designs. The years have gone by, the original blueprints, everything about it, I can't. But I mean, you've seen what I built. My spider, I can build more of those. The sentinels, I make those quick. Um, there's a if you see like there's this comfort that he's gotten used to kind of living in this cave.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be that easy. How many days travel would it be?
3 days. You'll be by our side. We've got plenty of people at this camp that can help you out.
I mean,
Forage for things that you need.
my offer is this. I will build you your robot army. Soldiers, whatever I can. But there's two things I need. I need a factory and I need the metal. I hate to even ask, but it's 50,000. It's going to cost me 50,000 gold to get a factory running to where I can actually make production. But if I can if I can get together 50,000 gold, I can get a warehouse together, and I just want to make sure I get these numbers right. I can make 10 sentinels a week and a spider tank every 2 weeks. For the 50,000 gold, and I ask you join my side and you help me retake my throne, but not for me, that we may place my son upon the throne of Entamri. And we make technology the heart and soul of the city like it was always meant to be. Well, it'll take me some time, as it's been a while, to figure out how to get into town. But given the time, given the equipment, and given the place to build, I can do this, and we can build this. You need an army, I can supply the robots. I just need the money to start. I hold 5,000 gold in my pocket.
Well, you're in luck. We kind of have people at the camp already doing, oh, let's just say some pillaging at the moment.
The other thing, too, to consider is you don't have to, but it would be kind of smart to put some of your money into the city treasury. Just to be smart. Think of it as being a king ruling a city. Just, yeah, you have 2,000 coming in over 3 days. And
Yeah, but we need to get to that key on the very top.
And that's the thing. Kind of. And especially like now.
And then you got to spend it
Because
to get rid of it.
Because the reason I'm sure you've noticed the money's bloated a little bit is because of that. Is I have plans to. You're gonna need armor. You're gonna need this. You're gonna need this.
Right.
So you're gonna have if you want to build a city and create a legit army build up, it's gonna cost money. But I'm gonna give it. So
Right.
but you have to really consider. I'm throwing more of a strategy game at you a little bit at you guys a little bit because basically the way I'm playing this is you're gonna come to face with situations that you can either have them join your army, or you can make them enemy, whatever it be. But whatever you do, when it comes to the end of this campaign, whatever it is, whatever your army is, whether it's 5 years from now, whatever it is, whatever your army is going to decide how the final mission. And it's the way I built the final mission is there's a lot of different things depending on the size of your army and what you have in your army. It can depend how it goes. I will just say a bigger army is the way to go. It's when I say big bad evil guy, I mean big bad evil guy. Okay. So he can offer you that 50,000 gold and promise once things get a little established and he's got some things built, you help him place his son on the Antamari throne. Talk it out between you two.
I mean,
we have
not a bad deal.
we have the money.
Well, we don't got all of it right now.
Yeah, we do.
This is the way to think of it, though.
We have 103,000, almost 104.
This is the way to think about it, okay? Because I don't like saying all this, but it kind of gives you have an army. He has a plan to take another city because that's kind of what you're doing.
Right.
You're getting these cities to kind of, okay, we're in charge type thing. So it kind of gives you another easier way to take over another city and position yourself. So that's the thing to think about. So you kind of just to kind of.
And like every week we're getting like $3,000. So
yeah, you've already by the time you get back, you've already made 6,000 gold off your
right.
Sword sales.
Okay, we haven't even been collecting on our partial ownership from that one store. Because we got like shares or whatever in that one store, remember?
Oh yeah, the sword store in Pentagon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You invested in a. I know this is such a complex. You gotta start. We're at a point you gotta kind of remembering some things because there's a lot.
I don't know why it just hit me now. Just like when I
yeah, you do. It's the I forget what it's called. It's a sword store right inside of town.
Right.
But he kind of looks at you and he goes, I guess we should head on out then. But I kind of hate to break this to you guys, but and you watch him go over and he pulls this curtain. I got a back door right out the cave. You son of a
Yeah.
exit and you realize it isn't even really the back door. Here's where you entered the cave. You are 10 feet up on the mountain and the door's right here.
You're telling me we could have just went that way?
Perception check and looked around a little harder.
I thought we did.
You were focused on the entrance, the hall. Believe me, bro, I had it written down, and you guys were so focused on the light inside the hole, like always. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you a long rest. You leveled up, so you really don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna give you a long rest just so you start off on the fresh day.
Nice.
You need to travel. Let's take a long rest, and then if I could have one of you, you can maybe get through the day. If I could have one of you roll a d20. As you head.
I had Gerard's thinking, so.
Well, no. As you head back to Gale, I think that's good.
You want me to roll or you go?
You go ahead.
Okay. 19?
19?
That's what happens when you've been up since 2:30, which I will no longer have to do.
I just haven't been doing one till 2 o'clock every night. I just don't sleep. Even when I do shit all day long, and I'll be tired at 8 o'clock and all of a sudden
I've been having a bunch of dreams lately.
well, did you?
And it's
we'll talk about it. I'll tell you why. It's yeah. Wait. Me too. For the last 2 weeks, it's very odd.
Ever since I got my new mattress.
Really? But I'm gonna okay. You start to head out for the day, and that spell Gerard has is about to take effect. As you start to walk out for the day, and the sun kind of is beating in the sky, you walk on, and through the day you notice where on the way to it, you always heard animals, and there's a lot of birds flying above, and nature. You couldn't hear the nature compared to just the creatures and stuff that were lurking in the woods. You always felt on your guard. where now there's a bit of a peacefulness and also a silenceness that there wasn't there. And as you're kind of walking and you look back at Groltix, you notice there's this kind of like reactiveness to him, where he's like,
His
scanning
head's always on a swivel,
just
yeah.
everywhere. And his head's kind of up every now and again. And as you're kind of walking through the day, you're on the path, and as you're walking the path, you kind of steer off a little bit. But as you steer off the path, you suddenly come across this large stone statue of what appears to be a knight. If you want to get, what would you like to do? Gerard knows where it is because he read the damn spell.
I guess use a perception check
Yes.
or an investigation.
Here's perception. I really wish you didn't read that, Gerard.
I wish you'd tell me not to look.
I didn't think I had to. I thought it was
Day before,
I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think I have to tell him. That's all.
28.
28. Okay, that's big. You look at this statue and you're kind of looking at it, and you notice the base of it. You notice immediately there's something inscribed, like written with, like scratched in with a knife across the bottom, like the bottom part of it. But as you're looking at the statue itself, and you're looking at the stonework, and you're really like, there's something super lifelike, and it's like a human's like soldier paladin in heavy armor. But it looks like you're like, is that? It's super like real. The details in the chin bones, the like little grooves in the facial hair, the like the different look in the eyes from the pupil to the cone, all of it. It looks very lifelike. Gerard knows the answer. I mean, he's just staying quiet.
a little bit.
Even like I said, there's words you can't understand the words on.
Okay, so should I ask the tin can if he can read it? Hey, can you read this?
Sure, let me take a look at it.
What it says is you have the language. If you look at the spell, the phrase, what is inscribed on it is in the spell.
Okay.
I believe it's at the bottom in parentheses or in quotations.
Yes. From stone to death to breathing life.
As you say that, Cogs, like just saying it out loud, you all of a sudden, and you see this, Ralph, is all of a sudden this like red glow, like wraps Cog's whole body, and then just goes, and you like feel this like presence, and you should somewhat now know what you have to do to the statue. As you realize you have this new spell. It tells you what to do in the spell. Read it to Will if you want.
I only quick glance it's on it.
Okay, well, if you want to read it to him too to kind of help him.
Okay, so it curves where you get depending on the perspective. Across the land of Arandia lie statues of great warriors from whom were cast in stone where the continent was conquered by civilization, a place that lands once roamed many Medusas that controls sections of the land. It is said that if the words scribed in Elvish are spoken aloud before one of these stone statues, a magic enwraps the speaker, granting this curse. Stories have been told of clerics through time who have been granted said ability. It's said that once learned, the clerics are granted the ability to free the great warriors from the stone prisons.
You figure it out?
So we're supposed to free them and get them to fight with us.
How do you? Your cleric.
Yeah, you guys.
It's the spell. We'll just tell you because I realized as you read, you place your hand on it, you say it again.
Okay.
So just say that phrase again.
So yes, from stone to death to breathing life.
You watch as Cogs places his hand on it. His hand like emanates that red glow you saw just watch take his body. And as he does it, you watch as that stone figure all of a sudden the stone starts to crack and it crumbles down. And as it does, you see. Make sure I say this right. Here. This 6'2", remember that 6'2" human with like slicked back brown hair, and he's like panicking for a moment, kind of like what, and he like grabs his sword, and he's like, "Oh, they all gone! Whoa, what then? It's different. What?" And he like looks back and he sees the vines on the pedestal he was standing on and all that. Medusa's been slain.
Well, we definitely slayed one.
At least one.
They no longer roam.
No.
They controlled 6 sections of the land. They're gone.
Well, I mean, the head still exists, but
And he looks at you and he like, the way you're dressed. Has the island been established? Did the town succeed?
what are you talking about?
It's not making sense. This whole area. The last thing I remember, I was swinging. I was calling my men and I saw the snakes. This whole land looks different. The trees, this was a field of blood. We were sent here. The Knights of the Serpents. You kind of like, you see kind of like get that confusion calms, and this is where you kind of like see that repertoire that he is like a legit knight. And he kind of realizes you're not a threat. Kind of looks around a little bit. I'm Sir Gro, the great fighter, and one of 6 of the Knights of Serpents. I'm a little confused, but from what I can deduce, I was turned to stone. What are my men? There's 5 other leaders. We all had a section of the island. Where did this go? And you see, goes into his pocket. And he pulls out a note, and he's looking it over, and he's like, "Did the other knights conquer the lands?"
They're not ruled by Medusas.
Well, we all turned to stone, and in this moment, he's starting to remember a little bit of what happened, and he remembered, oh, Cosmos, he was. You're being hunted. Are you to be trusted?
We freed you.
You look like grand warriors. Do you have a place I can stay? Try to find my men.
I think we can help you with that.
I suppose I work for you now.
Okay, you said it.
I'm not quite sure where I am. But I will let you huddle together. We were sent here on a mission.
Tim got real bored.
I did. We were sent on a mission to secure 6 sections of the land. It was before the cities were established, just from the way I can tell you. You look clean cut, so there must be some place with a shower and a comfortable bed. We were brought here before the cities were here, when the island was controlled by beasts and dark magic, and many tribes of these dark energies that were led by groups by Medusas of great power that represented their own queens, if you will. Me and my group of leaders of armies were sent here, known as the Knights of Serpents.
So is Sir Horan and Patron in half health? You don't have what Sir Horan is.
Oh, I didn't write it.
No.
Oh, my bad.
No, I was just wondering if
No,
it was
it's the way I did it. I was bouncing because the way I did. I was kind of bouncing around a little bit.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Corbin's a no, and then Bacon is a Goliath. But with this, if you haven't put it together, this is a side quest, a multi-layered side quest.
Oh,
There are, it
Right.
says, the name and then like where they were at. So that's your idea of where you could find the statue.
if we get all 6 of these, do they like combine into some super knight
Like a Megazord Power Ranger type thing?
or Captain Planet?
No, but it's one super badass army.
Right.
I'll tell you this. I broke script making these guys because I kind of stole the idea a little bit, but I made it more of like a band. But technically, if you wanted to like legitimately to a D&D shoot, so they're all level 25.
Oh, okay.
And
Look at Ralph just like, we gotta get the band back together.
and you will see have a chance. One of them is a Minotaur. That opens a lot of doors for side quest wise. But basically, if you haven't figured out what I'm doing, is I'm laying so many pieces for you guys right now. Like over the last 2 weeks, I've really figured out how to okay, we can do this, and we'll mess up server, it'll make server a lot better.
Right.
So, but this is one of those things where like if 1 week you guys are like, oh shit, we're in this area, let's try to track this thing down. All right, let's do some let's roll some. This is like that type of side quest. And you have downtime. You know what I mean? Where you're in that area. But that's for you guys to keep. It has their locations and what they are, somewhat their locations and where they are. And from what you can deduce as you like look at him, he is in like heavy like metal armor, and then he also you see he just has that big great longsword on his back, and that's it. So and like he said, he's a fighter. So you're not sure if they're all fighters, but you're kind of assuming when he told you they were leaders of different bands. Just from that, you kind of get the idea of like, okay, so we're looking at like 6 of the best leaders from some continent. Okay, so just look at it that way. But as you kind of continue on through the day, and things get a little more like hairy. You suddenly like start to hear as the sun sets, you start to hear howls. And you notice like as you're walking and kind of beginning to like decide where to pick hand. You see as that like moon starts to like fill the sky. It's full moon, but it's almost there. You hear the howls, but you notice oddly like Graltex is like his eyes are fixed there.
What you looking at?
There's something I haven't mentioned. So, as you know, I'm an artificer. I build things, but in order to stay alive outside of a city, not all good things can happen. And you watch as you like, he's not wearing a turtleneck, but it's kind of like it's just like it's a cloak with like that. I don't want to say like that ridiculous long neck like this, but it's got that neck where it like kind of hides his chin a little bit. But he kind of like And you see poor buddy. And he goes, I will be fine tonight. But let's just hope the cycle doesn't finish tomorrow. And he's just staring at the moon.
Where?
Um, let's just try to get a good night's rest. And you see it, like, even his eyes with that moon, that glow, like, his pupils kind of enlarge a little bit. Well, with that, we're at about 8:30, so I'm going to go ahead and just, before we get into something else, we'll call that the first day of travel. We'll start off your, I'll say we'll start off first thing in the next morning with the fresh roll from Gerard. For 2 more days of travel, hopefully the moon cycle isn't what it is because Arctic seems very uncomfortable. I'll send you guys his character sheet because he's technically a compatriot with you during this. You'll be able to see what he has. But with that, they head back to Gearhold to make another diplomatic choice. Maybe head back to Aragon and finish off some assassinations as time is kind of laid down, and to see what else they let him keep his title, the King of Kings, has else in store for them to kind of advance themselves. But with that, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Have a great week next week. Or Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's next week, and Brittany has stuff planned.
Okay, yeah. We're going to take next week off. I know it's Black Friday, but it's Thanksgiving Thursday. We're going to spend some time with our family for the weekend. You guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Be thankful for everything we got. It's a rough world out there, so let's all be grateful for what we have. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Appreciate everything. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below.